What is up guys, Omar here and welcome back to another video. So you own an APS-C camera and now looking for the perfect ultra-wide angle lens for photography and video work. So in this video I choose to compare the $500 Laowa 9mm f2.8 zero distortion lens and the $250 Rokinon 12mm f2, also known as Samyang. They are exactly the same and the price varies from $250 to $350. This is a new episode of Super Glass and let's get started. These two lenses are perfect in landscape and cityscape photography as well as real estate. The manual focus experience is not bad. I found the images are perfectly sharp when the focus is set slightly before the infinity. Also using f4 and f5.6 will give you more sharpness. The Laowa 9mm claims to have zero distortions. That means any lines in the picture should be straight lines. Real estate photographers will love this feature and I believe this is what makes this lens quite expensive. Technically here in the pictures we see the difference. This is Rokinon first and next one is the 9mm Laowa. Rokinon, Laowa. Now side by side. See the line right here? It's perfectly straight in Laowa and a bit curvy in Rokinon. Microphotography. Both lenses can do kind of wide microphotography. Laowa switching to Rokinon. Actually, we can reach much closer with the 9mm Laowa because we get a minimum focus distance of 12 cm, 4.7 inches. The 12mm Rokinon minimum focus distance is 20 cm, 7.8 inches. Let's try vlogging with these two lenses. First, let's try with Laowa 9mm at f2.8. Now I'm on Laowa 9mm, that's equivalent to 13mm, 13.5mm on full frame. And as you see guys, I got the full frame and even my hand shows here. So if you're gonna use this lens for vlogging, the Gorilla Pod would be a better choice than using your hand directly like this, so it's gonna show in the frame. With the Gorilla Pod, it might look like this. Look at this field of view. Pretty nice. Now the Rokinon 12mm f2, that's equivalent to 18mm on full frame. And you can tell the difference guys. If I'm a vlogger, definitely Laowa 9mm would be my main choice. Now when it comes to the in-hand experience, both lenses are built well. However, Laowa is made of metal, including the lens hood, and the Rokinon is made from solid plastic. Okay guys, as you see guys, Laowa is remarkably smaller, a bit shorter, skinnier, and also lighter. It's 7.6 ounces, 215 grams. Rokinon, on the other hand, is 8.64 ounces, 245 grams. Fortunately, both lenses feature a filter mount. The 9mm lens hood is detachable by the way, which makes the lens look much smaller. So I've been using these two lenses for the last 2 weeks and as you can tell, I'm in love with Laowa. It's super wide and when I need to make any test, I start first with Laowa. I recommend this tiny lens if the budget is no issue. Super ultra wide angle lens and zero distortion. Alright, so in this video guys, I'm using Sony 6600 camera, but both lenses have other versions for Canon EFM, Fujifilm, and the Micro Four Thirds cameras. Here I'm going to show you some sample images from both lenses side by side. So you get a clear idea about the field of view as well as the sharpness difference. Since Rokinon and Laowa are manual lenses, actually I don't remember the aperture I used for each set of images. But I'm 100% sure that I used the same aperture on each set of images. I believe you noticed that Rokinon is remarkably sharper than Laowa 9mm. I will discuss sharpness side by side at the end of the video. Bokeh. Bokeh is the shallow depth of field in the background. The 12mm Rokinon lens has an aperture of f2, and logically it should produce more bokeh than the f2.8 Laowa lens. But when using a wide-angle lens, there is not much bokeh difference between f2 and f2.8. They pretty much look the same. Indeed, the wider aperture can help in low light. Let's say I'm shooting astrophotography, the f2 is 2/3 stops brighter than f2.8. This beautiful image shot on Rokinon, 12mm f2, ISO 5000 and 25 seconds shutter speed. Laowa has heavy vignette at f2.8. It gets better at f4 and even better at f5.6 and f8. Rokinon 12mm on the other hand has a slight vignette at f2, very little, and it's a clean no vignette at f2.8 and f4. Chromatic Aberration. Well, I found both lenses have color fringing. Eventually, Rokinon has more color fringing than Laowa. See the area right here? In fact, chromatic aberrations only show when we have a strong color contrast. That's not really a problem in photography because this amount of fringing is manageable in Adobe Lightroom. Lens flare. So when testing lens flare, Rokinon have more flare effect. Actually, I can't say this is too bad, it's a matter of taste. Personally, I don't like it. And this huge amount of flare show more when doing tilt-up movements. The 9mm Laowa is way better in my opinion. No glare like Rokinon, and also minimal lens flare effect. Sharpness and image quality. Laowa 9mm at f2.8 is softer than f4. As you see here, f4 is sharper in the center and everywhere else. In general, f4 sharpness is very close to f5.6 and f8. I believe f8 is the sharpest aperture. Rokinon f2 sharpness, on the other hand, is very close to f2.8 and f4, while f2.8 and f4 are sharper at the edges. Now Laowa and Rokinon side by side. Despite the heavy vignette, Laowa is a bit softer in the center as well as at corners, whether at f2.8, f4, and f5.6. In addition, I found Rokinon is always sharper than Laowa 9mm. Feel free to download these sample images, check them yourself, links in the description. Thank you for watching guys, and if you find this very helpful, thumbs up and bump the subscribe button for more. This was Oma, and see you in another one.